on the program. Some of them are real people, some of them are celebrities, and some of them are comedians playing fake people. And that's normally what Paul does. Paul comes on as a fake person, and this is one of your characters.
Yes, and this is a character that I made up when we were in Portland. We were on that tour. We were doing, a city a day for almost a month, and so, we were doing established characters. All of us that were doing characters, and then
you and Lauren Lapkus was also on the tour, and you were both tracking not only your own characters and what you would do in each city, and you, Paul, had been tracking it from the 2 previous tours as well, because you don't like to repeat a character.
I try to repeat as little as possible.
Because if someone, say, in Chicago has come to see Comedy Bang Bang, and they love a certain character that you do, and you haven't done it, you hope to, at some point, hit that character for them.
Well, if they're in another city and we've been there before, and they say, well, I saw these guys live once before, and you did the exact same character.
You did the exact same character.
Yeah.
That's
like to mix it up, yes.
Right.
So we had a Google Doc where we were keeping track of what characters we were going to do, and we discussed it every day, because we wanted to make sure that there would be at least
between the 2 of you, you would sometimes want to try new characters or characters that weren't as established, but you want to make sure that the other person was playing your favorite.
Yeah, and then towards the end we didn't care anymore. Right. But in Portland, which was towards the end.
Paul Tompkins story. Towards the end, I didn't care anymore. That's every project you've ever done.
That's Star Wars story. We were at a restaurant, and me, Lauren, and Tim Baltz was there.
Yes,
Tim Baltz was there.
Yes, Tim Baltz came on towards the end of the tour for the last few days, as we were running out of steam and needed some fresh energy.
And he really helped. He really helped a lot.
He did.
And so we were at a restaurant, and I didn't know what to do. I was really, felt like, I feel like I've done everything so many times. And
we had 2 shows that night as well.
Yeah, and this was the most tired we ever were.
Yes, I remember being on stage in the second Portland show, and this is one, by the way, that Lauren had to, turn that phone off. What do you say?
Thank you.
This was one that Lauren had to leave in the middle of the show because she had an audition the next day in California that she had to get up at 4 in the morning to fly back to California and then fly back to Seattle to meet us back on the tour. Yeah. So I remember being on stage on that second Portland episode, and was that the one that you were doing Andrew Lloyd Webber on or something, and literally falling asleep? I've never been in that state.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, anytime I wasn't talking, I was not off.
Yeah, I've never.
And I think we talked about this when we did commentary on the best of on the tour, that you and I, without talking about it, that second show, we were trying to just create energy. So we were running around and stuff.
Yeah, we were trying to role play, and I think we were like, let's reenact when you got knighted, and that'll get us on our feet and try to get some adrenaline going. So we only had a couple of days left on a long tour. We've been away a long time, and you were looking for things to do, and we were at this restaurant, and what happened?
There was a description in the menu of something. It must have been a super.
It must have been. It couldn't have been a charred meat that would have
and it was described as having big chunky bubbles,
which is not appetizing.
No, and the phrase really leapt out at me.
Oh, I wish we could remember this restaurant so they could put up a plaque or something as the genesis of this character.
Absolutely.
But I remember you saying big chunky bubbles, and I forget if it was your idea or our idea, but we said that should be a character that you do tonight. We dared you to do that as a character, and you had to come up with this character out of whole cloth. And it became a huge hit.
It was that first time was so much fun. It was a really unpleasant character, and a lot of weird stuff came out because I didn't have that much planned for it. So in the course of the interview portion, we learned a lot about him.
Now we set up a lot of your characters, by the way, are very antagonistic towards me.
It's true.
Mainly because that's a fun dynamic to play on stage, and a lot of these have been born out of on-stage things. And it's not fun on stage for 2 people to agree. You know what I mean?
It's true.
But I have to say that Big Chunky Bubbles really takes the cake in unpleasantness towards me.
He's the most unpleasant.
He's the most unpleasant, and I think by the end of a tour where we were doing this once or twice a night, all of your characters being so mean to me started to really wear on me, and I started actually getting insulted by the end.
Well, now here's the thing. A lot of the characters don't start out unpleasant to you, but they become very frustrated with you.
That's right, and because of what I'm doing, I'm doing it intentionally. So I have only myself to blame.
Big Chunky Bubbles, however, comes